Welcome back. You're still watching the AM show right here on the JoyNews channel. And President Akufo-Addo will today outdoor the beneficiaries of the Nation Builders Corps program. The ceremony is expected to take place at the Independence Square in Accra with some 50,000 of the beneficiaries. We've pitched camp there to bring you all the exclusives you need. We will hear from Chief Executive of NABCO, Dr. Ibrahim Anyas. We'll also hear from the Information Minister Designate, Kojo Upon-Nkrumah. And then we'll speak to the NABCO beneficiaries in the various categories. We can go live now to the Black Star Square where Roland and Mama V are right there to have some interesting conversations.
And as also here, we just want to do a comprehensive analysis of what will be happening, and I also get to give you a comprehensive coverage of the event here. The president is expected to be on the ground, and then we'll have the formal launch or inauguration of the Nation Builders Corps. But more importantly, those behind the program are those that work with the main national people or management of the Nation Builders Corps, and they are the coordinator. They have been designated to manage the Nation Builders Corps personnel at the various regions. I have here with me Kofi Ofosu-Boateng is the coordinator for the Bonafo region. Good morning to you, Kofi. How are you? And then Dennis Kwakwa is the coordinator for the Ashanti region. And Dennis, good morning to you. How are you? But let me start with you. Ashanti region is big. You look at the statistics from the statistical service and following what the usual growth rates are coming from the service. It's huge. We have a number of young people, not only in the Ashanti region, across the spectrum of our republic, but it's a big one. How many recruits are coming from the Ashanti region?
Thank you very much. Let's say good morning to your viewers. Ashanti region has been fortunate enough. Out of the 100,000 to be recruited, we are told that at least we are going to get 25,000 out of it. That is 25 good percent. As of yesterday, I could attest to some 23 placements so far. That has already occurred. The process is still ongoing because some people are still going through verifications. And so far, so good. We expect that in the subsequent months, that builds up the 3 years. Every single month, Ashanti region is going to rake in some 18 million Ghana cedis in the form of allowances to our trainees. We believe that is going to build our local economy. And so as far as the Nation Builders Corps program is concerned, we believe that Ashanti region has been fortunate. And we just hope to get the best out of it so far for our trainees and for the region as a whole.
And so yours too, how many recruits among it, well, he mentioned 100,000 out of it, but how many recruits do we have for Bonafo?
Well, in the BA, we are having an estimate of about 10,000 who are going to be in the various modules, the 7 modules. So I think that if you look at Sunyani municipality, that is where we are having a huge number, a little over 1,200 in just Sunyani municipality. Adjacent district is the Sunyani West district. They are talking about 790. So all across the region, the 29 districts over there, we are having numbers from the NABCO personnel who are going to join with us.
But at the end of the day, we know that it's supposed to have commenced following some training. The training were done, where were they done?
The number of trainees couldn't have converged all together at one point, so we zoned them under 7 teams. And so every zone organized its training at a particular place within the zone. When you come to Ashanti region, KMA had one aspect of the training, then we organized another aspect of the Kumasi trainees for Asokwa. We did one at Joso, one at Asante Mampong, we did one at Buapa, and then lastly we did one at Ofinso. Okay. And so these were the places where we organized the training for them.
And so you did the training. It was done regionally.
Yeah, regionally, but we also had to segment it for the convenience of the trainees. Okay. So in the Sunyani municipality, there's a training that took place over there. You go to the Ahafu area. We also had a training over there. Across the region.
Do we have
a clear outline of processes that we went through. So number one, we made people aware that if you want to go work, for instance, in Sunyani municipality, that is what you call your preferred district. So if I were to fill out a form and I have interest in working in Sunyani municipality, I have to do that indication on the form that Sunyani is where I want to go.
Did you ask where they live before they fill? Or that was immaterial?
It's a matter of choice.
Okay,
if you want to work in Sunyani, then you go to your preferred district. So that is how it's going to be. And indeed, it is done so that you have comfortable environment to work in. If this is not a conscription, this is a voluntary employment that you are taking on. So you need to give the people the leeway to also make choices for themselves.
Okay, but now we have 7 modules. Does it mean, and Mr. Kwakwa, does it mean that every recruit from the Ashanti region is working in all the 7 modules?
No. As we have preferred districts, we give them the chance also to choose the preferred module. And some people probably will choose one module. For instance, Educate Ghana alone, the people who want to go into teaching. Out of the 147,000 applicants, about 48,000 of them said they wanted to teach. Others said they wanted to move into the revenue sector, so everyone was entitled to choose one. But with the expectation that some modules were going to be oversubscribed, in that we couldn't take all of them under one module, we give them the chance to choose second preferred and third preferred modules.
Wow.
So that in case you could not be placed on your first module, if there were opportunities for you to work under the second or third options, we placed you there. And so nobody forced them. It is something that came out of there. We know NABCO tried to do something. We knew that 700 allowance was not enough for people, let's say, to move from Brunhafu to come to Accra and settle. And so first of all, look at your own convenience. Trying to do that, there were so many other people who had lived in Accra all their lives, and they wanted also to see what is in Ashanti. And so though we wanted them to have that comfortability, people still opted to work outside their domain where they live. And so I believe gradually they have chosen the districts and then the modules. Wherever we have placed them is what they wished for. And I believe that is not going to be a problem to them and to NABCO as well, going forward.
You're watching live pictures where today Black Star Square, many of you, depending on the generation in which you are, you know that is the Independence Square at some point in our life, just kept interchanging. So we're currently at the Black Star Square here in Accra. We're going to have the official inauguration of the Nation Builders Corps. The President, Nana-Addo Akufo-Addo, is expected to be here to be the main man, the chief executive of the land, who is going to inaugurate the program in the first place. And we are here to bring you great discussions around the event, but also elicit more information from government spokespeople. The Minister of Information will be speaking to us. We have a number of personalities as well, those managing the program. Dr. Anyas will also be here. And now we just spoke to the coordinators of the program. And we've had here Kofi Ofosu-Boateng, the coordinator of NABCO for Brunhafu region. And thanks for joining me. Okay, and then also we've had Dennis Kwakwa. Dennis Kwakwa is the Ashanti Regional Coordinator for NABCO. Thanks, Dennis.
Thank you very much.
We'll see about that. We'll speak to the personnel themselves. They I hear, not all of them though, because we have in excess or just around 100,000. Not all of them could be at the square, but the coordinators of the program have made sure that they brought as many representatives of the coordinators from the various regions to converge right here at the Black Star Square to be part of the initial inauguration of the program. But before we go though, let me ask you, you know, there are a number of misconceptions that have been misconstrued out there, that the recruitment was based on party lines. If you're not MPP or NDC, tell me what it is.
No. I mean, when you have a system running like this, when you are talking about huge numbers of 100,000, in my young adult life, I'm yet to see numbers that counts up to 100,000. You need to have a clear process in doing that. So every single thing NABCO we have done so far had been through, if you like, the internet. We have used the IT system through all of our processes. So we gave every individual across the country who wants to have a job, most importantly a graduate, go onto the net. We have a portal available. They went over there, they did their registration. So we've been able to do this thing so impersonal. So you don't have a human being doing the interface whereby you can say that, oh, these are people I know who are MPP people or they belong to a political party A or B. No, the system was so well organized that you don't have that human interference at all.
Well, thank you very much. And that has been Kofi Ofosu Boateng, the Bunafo Regional Coordinator for NABCO. He's also been here alongside Dennis Kwankwa, Ashanti Regional Coordinator for NABCO. But again, we're taking a break. When we come back, we'll bring you more. You're still watching our live coverage, and it's still the AM show as well. It is the official inauguration of the 100,000 personnel under the Nation Builders Corps. The President, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, is expected to be alongside his ministers, the coordinators, as well as the managers of the program will also be here.
Accepting to take instructions and direction. Thank you. In the far right corner, I see you. I see you. Please come here into the inner perimeter.
So you're welcome back to the studios here at Joy News. We will be crossing over live to the Black Star Square as and when Roland and Mama V have some conversation for us.